it's Jim and Bob here, bringing you yet another Blood Bowl encounter.
I just can't get enough of this sport, Bob, and I imagine that it's the same for our viewers.
They love it, Jim. And we'll soon be providing even more bloody images, thanks to our new fist cam technology.
Yes, it's amazing how many cameras you can build into a knuckle duster. Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Going round that the freelance ogre Morgan Thorg, ex-captain of the Chaos All-Stars, may be making a comeback.
Just to think about his career stats make me go weak in the knees. 50 touchdowns by Goblin Folks, 50 running touchdowns, and incredibly, an amazing 617 dead or injured.
Yep, he's the only living player to have made it onto the Wall of Fame. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
I think he's singing him a lullaby. Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Ouch! Right in the face! The other guy couldn't dodge that one. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with. Down and eat the dust. It's good for you. Wallop! Right on the spot.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Right hook was worthy of a black orc.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Now, there's an acrobatic routine worthy of a gold medal.
Yes, it's nice to see an uppercut followed by a double backflip.
The mutants! With feet coming out of their backs, a fifth eye, and other bodily parts.
Oh, God.
Especially Margot Thumgrin.
Yeah, I remember him. His head so resembled a ball, he was decapitated by a black orc from the gouged eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play. Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight. Oh, brilliant sidekick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. Luckily for him, he's in a coma.
Yeah, but I think it will still be hurting when he comes round in a day or two. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch. Just a few yards to go.
Sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. In about 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
No way! A little elf. Yeah. He's recovered the ball. Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly. That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
I doubt he'll be taking any further part in the match after that.
No, he's still got 2 legs. Griff Oberwald said, and I quote, "Thank goodness that the humans are around to raise the level of the game." What do you think?
Well, that was true a few years back, but today him and his buddies are no longer at the top of the rankings.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
and then pow! Right in the face.
Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob? He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
A mouthful of knuckle, and then a mouthful of dirt.
Yeah, he went down face first.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnibbel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
The player gets hold of the ball. I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him. It seems this player does all the talking with the fist.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Nothing like a half-time break to make a few running repairs.
Ah, yes, Jim, but there are some who need a couple of hours' work. Second half is about to start.
Yeah, now's the time to sneak off to the bar to grab a couple of pints of troll juice.
Ah, too late, Jim. The supporters drank it dry.
We should keep an eye out for action in the stands then.
And today's question, which will allow one lucky viewer to win a year's subscription to Spike Magazine, is... which player won the 85, 87, 91, and 99 Blood Bowls with the Reichland Reavers? Was it Griff Oberwald, his wife, or his future son?
Easy peasy.
Especially as two of them never touched the ball. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
They can start to move forward. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. You remember Rudolph Ironhead?
Of course, leading player for the Chaos All-Stars.
That massive armored body and those razor-sharp metallic claws?
During a stormy game with the Valkyries, he proved to be an excellent lightning rod. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
They're getting dangerously close to the end.
That really made a difference.
The teammates congratulate the player with a friendly punch in the face.
The ball's in play.
Good recovery.
Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
He didn't react fast enough there.
No, to be effective, you've got to get your retaliation in first. That's one regulation clobbering. This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Ah, the mutants! with feet coming out of their backs, a fifth eye, and other bodily parts.
Oh, God.
Especially Margot Thumgrin.
Yeah, I remember him. His head so resembled a ball, he was decapitated by a black orc from the gouged eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with. Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. If he hit him any harder, he'd have punched him straight into the infirmary.
Don't worry, that's where he'll be waking up. The attack can get their game going again. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. And the dispatch has just come in. Scandal during the World Doping Conference held by the humans. The 3 dwarf participants were warned too late that it wasn't a mug of beer that had been placed on their desk. Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts. Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. The pitch is no place to lie down for a sleep.
After an uppercut like that, he doesn't have any choice. Touchdown, ahoy! What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow! I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by this sport.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
But whether he survives that injury or not, the team's insurance premium will be rocketing. They had victim written on their faces as they traipsed out onto the pitch.
Now some of them have it scraped into their backs.
A logical defeat for a team that was just not in the game.
They couldn't get their hands on the ball, and that's what cost them the game. How often does the MVP end up on the losing side?
I don't know, but if it continues like that, he'll be looking for a new team.
Somebody should tell these guys that there are 2 halves to a pitch.
Perhaps there was some form of illegal wizardry that kept them to their side.
Everybody clean. It can't be.
They must have come up with an undetectable doping substance.
I hope so. Otherwise, we're in for a dull match.
You've got to respect a referee who sticks to the rules and isn't scared to send players packing.
He'll be scared when the fans get hold of him, though.